How important do you think is sustainability today in our industry?
I think it's very important. I think at the end of the day, the cost and the materials that are wasted are going to affect us all. Our clients are very concerned about budgets, and if there's a way to save money by saving materials, it matters a great deal. Plus, it's the right thing to do. I mean, we've all been in conventions and we see the amount of trash that gets poured out of the convention halls. I work in the U.S. market a lot, and it's a big problem. It's a big problem. Nobody feels good about seeing all that waste.
So what is the current situation in your home country?
There's some people who are trying to advocate and make a difference, and people do care. I think it's going to take a lot more of a concerted, coordinated effort, a lot of collaboration. Everybody from the client, the exhibitor, to all the companies that support the industry, the convention halls, and we have general contractors that do a lot of the work inside the convention halls that we have to work through. They have to advocate as well. So it's going to be a collaborative effort. People have to get on board working together.
Yes, okay. So how do you like the World Summit so far? Do you think we reached the next level?
As well as our company's been a part of this IFAS for about 4 years now, and it's my first time here. So I haven't had the privilege of being here years before, but I enjoy the energy and meeting the connections and meeting new people from across the world. That's a fun thing. And of course, Vienna is a beautiful town, and we're glad to be here.
Thank you very much for your time. How important do you think is sustainability in today's life industry, marketing industry?
It is very important, and it's becoming increasingly important, but it's because in the end you will find end users, clients asking for it more and more.
So what is the current situation in your home country right now?
In Holland, there's a very low acceptance, and we should do more about it.
So what would you expect the change? So what kind of changes do you think gonna be the next years?
Small changes. It starts with small. Like today we have had big presentations on big subjects, but you know, it starts when everybody goes home now on Monday, and when they go to their businesses. What do they change then? What small steps do they take? Because we get big examples from big companies, but these are not all big companies, and so we need small examples. So I really think that the real benefit will be from the smaller steps, and we have to make people aware of it, and these steps have to be simply to implement and cost effective.
And do you think the World Summit 2015 here in Vienna reached the next level?
We'll have to see. We're actually at the end of the first day, so I think it will, but I have to be honest, we will see.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. So how important do you think is sustainability in today's live marketing industry?
Yeah, it's absolutely important, but if it brings long-term benefit to all, not only society at large, I think to the company, if we do it correctly, I believe in the longer term we can also save on our expenses.
What is the current situation in your home country?
Currently, people are conscious about it. We are in, Kingsman is in 18 cities in Asia and one in Dubai. Over there in the Asia Pacific, people are very conscious of the need for having green initiatives and doing things that do not harm the environment. We are from Singapore, especially. You see from the presentation that officially the government takes the lead as well.
How do you feel about the World Summit 2015 in Vienna? Do you think we reached the next level?
I think so far it is the best in the series. Yeah, Vienna is a beautiful city, and but not only that, the program up to now it's been great. Yeah, I love the speakers and the subjects being presented.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. How important do you think is sustainability today in our marketing industry?
I think in our business it's very important because, as was mentioned this morning, a lot of it is one use only. So if you don't have a durable solution for all this waste, sooner or later it will be too expensive because material costs are rising every year.
And your opinion?
I also think it's very important. We had an initiative in Belgium and it's not only in Belgium, I believe, where the government, the procurement of government institutions and government organizations, they only buy if you are a sustainable company. And we had the opportunity to build in Ghent exhibition about sustainability. It was called Eco Procura. And all governmental organizations of all over Europe were there to discuss how can we see that our suppliers are sustainable, how will we check it, and this is, in my opinion, Summer was there too, you were there too, eh? This is, in my opinion, a very important initiative, because if they do not want to buy the cheapest anymore, but the one who is the more sustainable, I think this will be a good example for the rest of the industry and the private industry also. So I think it's something that is started and it will go on. And it will be important for all the companies to do something about it in their own.
Yes, I agree with you. So how do you feel about the IFS World Summit 2015 in Vienna? Do you think we reached the next level?
I'm sure we reached the next level. I was there in 1985 when it started. And we started with national federations. IFS was a federation of national associations, actually. Since 5 years we opened the membership for the individual companies. And I think the world is now aware of the fact that IFS exists, that it is growing, and that it will bring a lot of collaboration and good business for everybody. So this is also sustainable because it will keep the ecological footprint down. If we work together. If I build a stand in Argentina, I call my friend in Argentina and he built it for me, so I don't have to make the travel and all the containers to ship it there. I just send them by email a plan and a rendering and they do it.
Perfect. So do you agree?
Yes, I do. I do. For me, it's the first time I participate, but I do enjoy the very informal way you can meet people and see and hear new things.
Thank you for your time. So which factor was most important to making the decision to come here this year?
Okay, the first is knowledge, and second, networking. It's a very, very great place, great association, and great people.
Would you recommend the IFS World Summit 2016?
Definitely, I would recommend it. If anybody's in the business, they have to be in IFS 2016.
And how do you feel about it? What do you think? Do you think IFS World Summit Congress reached the next level?
Yes, it reached the next level.
And would you recommend it to your friends, to your colleagues?
Yes, I will.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
So, which factor was most important to take the decision here to come for your attendance this year?
Networking with our friends globally. It's very important.
And how do you like it so far? Would you recommend it to your colleagues, to your friends?
Very good. We will definitely recommend. It's been a great success here.
And how about you?
It's about the same. Networking is the main issue. And Vienna is also a beautiful city, so we are very happy to be here.
And how do you feel about the World Summit 2015 here in Vienna right now? Do you think we reached the next level?
I think we did, for sure.
Definitely. Yeah. Definitely.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. So, Peter, how was the first business speed meeting for you?
Thank you very much. The speed meeting was absolutely fantastic. It was an event that we've never done in the past. The location and the possibility of each person to be able to communicate with one another was absolutely incredible. I think that people were surprised that the excitement that was in the room and the way that it was held, people were very, very happy to be able to, every 3 minutes, meet new members from every corner of the world. I look forward in the future to have this and implement it as a very positive workshop in which we will have the ability for new members and old members to get to know each other much, much better. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So, which was the most important factor to take the decision to attend this year World Summit?
Networking, definitely. Having had a look at the list of delegates, I thought it would be very interesting to come. It's my first year here, and I'm absolutely delighted with the people I met and the contacts I made. Networking, absolutely.
So would you recommend the next World Summit 2016 to your friends, to your colleagues?
I would, yes.
And why?
It is a fantastic opportunity to speak to people coming from different ends of the exhibition and events industry, and hearing different stories, different ways of doing business, or dealing with challenges is, it's inspiring, gives you ideas. So the bag is full of ideas. I'm gonna go home and action them.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. So how do you profit from your attendance this year at the World Summit?
It's all about networking for us. I do meet very many interesting people. I have been here many times before, so I profit again from refreshing the contact and finding new potential suppliers for us in different areas of the world.
So would you recommend it to your colleagues, to your friends for next year?
Definitely, yes. To industry friends for sure, and also to colleagues. We are international as a company ourselves, and we do take turns in who attends, and people from different of our locations attend the different AGMs and World Summits.
And what do you think? Do you think IFS World Summit reached the next level?
With the number of attendants and the number of represented companies, definitely yes. In regards of sustainability, I see good progress. I would not necessarily deem it the next level that I would like to be achieved, but we are making fantastic progress.
So what do you think about sustainability? How important is it to you? How important is it for the life industry marketing today?
It's a tough question, and certainly not one that is being answered in one sentence. Even not within this Congress, it can be answered fully, but it is. I'm happy about the fact that it is gaining more momentum, that it is gaining more importance in the discussions, in the conversations that we have with our clients, with the different facilities that the shows are that we go to for our clients. So it is important to have this dialogue, to keep talking about it, to keep pushing forward, to making a point of the importance of the sustainability.
So how is the current situation in your home country right now?
I come from Germany, so our national association, the FAMA, is probably one of the leading associations, as far as I know, in offering sustainable labels for projects, for companies. So that is very important to really have an established process for companies to be measured against, and that certainly helps to raise the awareness. So I think in my country the situation is quite good. It still has to be much better.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. So how do you profit from your attendance this year's World Summit 2015?
Well, this is my first time participating in this event, and I'm also coming as a new member. So I think it's a very good platform. You got to meet new members as well, and also the old members, and then it's a very good platform to network and with international colleagues. So it's very worthwhile to visit this event.
Would you recommend it to your colleagues or to your friends?
Absolutely. Actually, I already thought about some of my colleagues back in China, and when I get back, I will definitely, if I have a chance, I will talk with them, tell them about my experience in this event, and then I will recommend them to come to the event next year in Istanbul.
Very nice. So how do you feel about it? Do you think the World Summit 2015 in Vienna reached the next level?
Yes, I think this is a very good event in the sense of there's a rich diversity of participants from different countries, and also people from different sectors, segmentation of the exhibition and events industry. So it's very good that you have a chance to meet new people and exchange ideas about the industry in the different locations around the world. And it's a very good experience, especially if you want to expand your business abroad.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Leslie.
So from all the meetings you've experienced before, how do you like the IFES Congress 2015 in Vienna?
Well, my name is Larry Kulchwick, and I was past president of IFES 10 years ago. Leslie Zek, who organized this, has brought IFES to a level we've never reached before. All our meetings have been very modest, and this one surpassed any one we've ever had. Our expectations as a professional organization are as high as they've ever been. Thanks to Leslie and IM Austria for helping us arrive as a world of united companies who feel strongly about a Congress such as this. I've just finished writing a book, and I've retired, and I'm in the booth of Bruno Meissner Company, who has been so kind to allow me to promote my book. So I wish to thank Bruno, who was the past president of IFES this past year. But there are many past presidents here. There are 5 altogether, each of which are extremely passionate about their dedication to bringing IFES to the next level. We couldn't be prouder. And thank you to the Austrian people of being such a beautiful host to our group. I brought with me from the United States my dear friend John Kendall, who's from Vienna. Not to be an interpreter, but to hug him in thanks for his contribution to helping me in the United States as an Austrian, as a Viennese from Vienna. But and it made us appreciate much of what Leslie brought to the world for this meeting. Thank you so much, Leslie.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. So how do you profit from your attendance here this year in this World Summit Congress?
Well, this is my first time coming to IFES, and I came all the way from California. And we've had an employee, a director that comes every year for the last 7 years. This is my first time.
Very nice. So how do you like it so far? Would you recommend it to your friends, to your colleagues?
I would recommend it. I think it's a good cooperative group of people from all over the world that have that common interest.
What do you think about sustainability? Do you think it's an important factor in today's life industry, marketing industry?
Yes, especially coming from the United States and California, we're very aware of sustainability. And I was very impressed with Simon's presentation and asked to participate in the FAMAB tree planting program in Central America.
How is the current situation in California?
Very busy. We are the 6th largest economy in the world, and it's booming.
Your first impression on this World Summit IFES, do you think they reached the next level?
I believe they did. I look forward to the next year in Istanbul.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your time. So, how do you profit your attendance here on the World Summit 2015?
Here it's very good because of the relationship that you can create with this kind of person. It's very high. And then we are involved all in the same business, actually. I'm doing catering inside the booths for stand builders and clients, direct clients, and something like that. So it's a very good platform to show each other what we can really give to our clients anywhere they need. So it's amazing. I think IFES is very good.
Would you recommend the IFES World Summit to your colleagues, to your friends?
Definitely yes. Definitely yes. I will.
And why?
Because now we are in a time that the market needs to improve with service. So if to our clients we are able to say, okay, we can give you more service anywhere in the world, where do you need? So it's not your problem anymore, but it's our problem to look after you. That's why I need some partners anywhere. So that's why I would suggest that to my colleague or anywhere. Yeah.
So what do you think about sustainability? Do you think it's important? It's an important factor in today's live marketing industry?
Yes, it's very important. That's why since the 2009 we open a branch that is called Backstage Bio Catering, and then we do everything with in carton, like tables, chair, all the vegetables and all the food is bio, and then we promote and then we bring this kind of sustainability as well all around the world, actually. So this is our purpose as well. Yeah.
How is the current situation in your home country?
Actually, it's a little bit difficult in the moment. All right. So the business and the government is not really help, the companies, because always the taxes are coming higher and higher and higher. And then I think that we can go abroad and then show what we can do somewhere else, in some other city, and then maybe have much more response there than in our country in this moment, actually.
So how do you feel about this IFES World Summit held in Vienna? Yeah. Do you think they reached the next level?
I think yes, because I'm a member of since last Euroshop. I didn't be in New Delhi, but I saw some pictures and a new people inside here. Then I think that it's going to reach the new level. Yeah. So I mean, this is a very good community. So the feeling is very good. And then I got the feeling that everyone has got the same purpose. That is not really easy to find in some other association. That's what I felt. Yeah. Right. It's very good.
Thank you for your time. Thank you. So how do you profit from your attendance of this year IFES World Summit?
Well, this is my fourth time coming to the IFES meetings, and it has been a great opportunity to meet the friends and colleagues, and also meeting new friends. So for networking opportunity, it was great. And also, I'm in the organizing committee for 2016 Istanbul, so it was a great opportunity for us to advertise this event as well and see how Vienna 2015 have approached certain issues and how they handled these events to set us a good example for 2016.
So I guess you're going to recommend the next World Summit 2015 to your colleagues, to your friends?
Of course, definitely we will do that. We will be hosting this time, and from this good example, we will try to repeat the success in Istanbul.
Do you think the IFES World Summit 2015 held in Vienna reached the next level?
Yes, in 2014, when we first heard about the next level, it was a big promise, and now we see that our hosts have delivered this promise.
Thank you very much for your opinion.
Thank you.
From your attendance of this World Summit 2015 in Vienna.
I always profit from this, the IFES meetings, and of course Vienna is a nice place. I haven't been for many years, and I think it's a fantastic crowd that we have here this time, because I think we have more than 200 people, and I've never seen so many of them before. And
266.
266. Okay, I'm surprised. But I was in India last year, but of course this year is a lot more. Of course, I wish that I had a little bit more time, because I haven't got a chance to meet all of them, but at least a good half of them. Yeah.
Would you recommend the next IFES World Summit 2016 to your colleagues, to your friends?
Of course, yes. Of course, I guess all IFES meetings are good. We always meet up with new friends, old friends, and of course we welcome all new members. And 2016 in Istanbul, I guess our Turkish friends will put up a very good show for us. Yes. And they have promised me and of course many others. So do come.
So how do you feel about IFES World Summit 2015 here in Vienna? Do you think IFES reached the next level?
Yes, definitely. In terms of numbers, yes, reached the next level, because I guess it's unprecedented that there's more than 200, I guess. And with the participation of all the different countries here, and the new faces that I see, and of course everyone also has progressed to new projects and everything else, and we learn a lot, and I guess we do share a lot of business as well, and I think this is a very good meeting for us. Yeah, definitely.
Thank you very much for your opinion. Thank you. So how do you profit from your attendance of this year World Summit 2015?
Well, actually, I think that it's really one of the most interesting IFES annual meeting from maybe ever I attended, because first of all, it is really very well organized, and the staff is, everybody knows his business. He's trying to push on us to be time at the conference. He follows the agenda, and the long coffee breaks really let us to communicate, and lots of really new useful contacts, because we also developed our company to the different locations. So, for example, we developed Middle Eastern office and factories, and it's really very interesting to meet new people. I think last year IFES increased too much, so that is why lots of new faces as well as friends already. That was really very useful, really.
So, would you recommend the next World Summit 2016 in Istanbul to your friends, to your
for sure, because we've met with Leslie during the Euroshop last year, and he told me that this IFES annual meeting in Vienna will be the best one. Actually, I didn't believe him, and I wasn't planning really to go, but the promotion company was so strong that you have no chance really to skip it. So that is why it's really, I'm happy that I'm here now, and yes, I will do promote the Istanbul next year.
So do you think the IFES World Summit 2015 reached the next level here in Vienna?
For sure. Yeah. Reached.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Do you think that IFES World Summit 2015 held in Vienna reached the next level?
I think so, because it was a really fantastic key speaker around to themes what are very interesting for our industry, like sustainable material, and also for me was a very interesting part from the thinking, the presentation of the pioneers.
So you enjoyed the Congress?
Of course, because it was very exciting to meet so much colleagues from a lot of countries. I think about nearly 40 countries. I make a lot of contacts for regions where we want maybe in future support our customers.
So what are your next expectations for the next World Summit 2016 in Istanbul?
My expectation for Istanbul is that sure I will be there, because for me is Turkey at the moment one of the most impressive economic regions, because they have a high growth and I think a high potential for our industry.
Thank you very much for your opinion. Thank you. A short statement about the next Euroshop.
Okay, I think the next Euroshop will be a fantastic Euroshop for IFES and IFES members, because we are making a very nice IFES stand next to an IFES pavilion where IFES members can participate and for a reasonable price open themselves to the world.
Peter?
I think it's a very nice question that you're asking this. As you can imagine, we are now in 2015 preparing for the year 2017, which will be the biggest fair in our industry, will be held in Düsseldorf, Euroshop, as you mentioned earlier. As Koen mentioned, we are now preparing with the pavilion in which we will allow our members to participate and be able to show the world their services, who we are, what we do, but most importantly, that they can rely always on an IFES partner.
Very good.
Well, what could I add to that? It's 100% right. The good thing is that we have such a good World Summit here with such a big attendance that we feel that we can use the momentum which is in here to multiply that into a good attendance at next Euroshop in 2 years' time. And we now got the time, we got the power and the backing of our members and a good team in the planning procedure. So it will be a good participation, excellent participation next time at Euroshop 2017 in Düsseldorf.